Hey, happy campers, Todd here, Great American, and this is the 2025 Grand Design Lineage Class C. Everybody's been waiting on it. We've got it, it's here, and we're gonna do a walkthrough on it right now. The long-awaited Grand Design Lineage 25FW is built on the Mercedes 4500 chassis, giving it the largest available carrying capacity for Class Cs. With a twin-turbo 2.0 four-cylinder engine, 208 horsepower, giving you 332 foot-pounds of torque. Overall length is 25 feet 8 inches, a height of 11 feet 5 inches with a width of 7 foot 11. Interior height 6 foot 8 inches, 35-gallon fresh tank and 34-gallon gray and black tanks with a 25-gallon fuel tank. Sleeping 4 with a king-size 70 by 80 bed. This Lineage is more than meets the eye. So let's take a closer look. Starting in the front, we have our solid fiberglass front cap. It's a shortened front cap, not what you would see on your average Class C. That way, if you're going into the city, anything like that, you have a good scope of street lights, so on and so forth. You're not staring at your bunk under there. Of course, we talked about our 4500 Mercedes chassis, which is extremely unique, giving us more carrying capacity. Our 2.0 straight four-cylinder engine, giving us maximum torque to be able to load down our camper with plenty of weight and hit the road for that long trip. Our front end is also covered all the way through with diamond shield. We have diamond shield all the way back to our solid cap back here. Diamond shield is a clear coating with a lifetime guarantee on it as well to help protect that paint. Now this one is a full body paint. There's also that graphics option with the fiberglass sides, your regular decal graphics on there, but both have a solid fiberglass front cap on the front and the rear. Here we also have our blacked out rims. There is a chrome package available as well. They are aluminum rims, once again on that Mercedes chassis. And we have our solid steps right here to be able to climb in and out. Very wide, very convenient getting in and out of your unit. On your side, of course, we're gonna have our side cameras as well as our backup camera. And when we're changing lanes, we can do that easily. And then, of course, we have our powered steps and our entry door. On this entry door, it's really convenient because they have dual latches right here. So when this shuts, you're actually reducing that air noise, road noise, stuff like that. You have that double latch system right there. When you close it, it is closed, sealed, and ready to hit the road. So you're gonna reduce all that noise, rattling, stuff like that while you're traveling down the road. Nice added feature on our entry door as well. Built-in privacy shade already in there, and this nice convenient hidden little net here on the side. For those nice cool days, we can still keep the nature out. Grand Design has taken advantage of every nook and cranny and made the convenience for you with all of our 12-volt system located under here. We have two 12-volt lithium-ion batteries, 130 amp system in here for each battery. Of course, we also have 600 watts of solar located up on the roof to help charge those batteries. We have our convenience for all of our 12-volt stuff right here, all of our fuses, conveniently located as to what they go to. If you're an average camper, you know how nice and convenient that is for Grand Design to think to label everything and make it nice, neat, and convenient for you to get to. Also on the outside, we're gonna have our 40-inch outdoor TV right here for entertainment. Nice big TV to be able to catch the game on. Down below that, we're gonna have our propane tank in our first storage bin right here. Take a look at these compartment doors. Nice and thick, durable compartment doors. None of that flimsy stuff that you're finding on some of your other competitors. And we have slam latches on here so you know they are closed. Right behind that, we're gonna have another storage compartment with our inverter system on there. And that is stored there, and our Rockford Fosgate outdoor radio system. Now, a unique thing about this is they also have one on the inside. So no more fighting on somebody wants to listen to something on the inside, somebody wants to listen to something different on the outside. You actually have two sources with your outdoor speakers out here and the Rockford Fosgate. So you can really turn that thing up and beat to your heart's content. We have our furnace right here. Of course, we have our vent up top. We have outdoor 110 electrical right here for your convenience. And we also have a quick connect for our propane want to go ahead and add that outdoor grill. We do have our 12-volt Gerard awning up there. On that Gerard awning, we do have wind sensor equipped on there with our awning lights. Now, a cool feature about our lights on here, I know it's daylight, so it's hard to see, but on this belt line right here, there's actually LED lights on both sides, driver and passenger sides, all along that belt line right there. So at night, when you light that up, it lights up really nice, gives great ambiance on the outside, and it's also integrated in with your Mercedes chassis. So when you actually put it in reverse, those lights will come on too and give you a great perimeter lighting if you're backing up at night to see around. And also when you lock and unlock your doors, it can come on kind of like your car does whenever you go out to unlock your vehicle, and it'll give you some security lighting in that area. Moving down the line on our rear compartment right here, last one, just more storage. Once again, all of your compartment doors have that thick, durable compartment door with your slam latches. Check out this back cap, beautiful painted back cap, all solid. This is an all one-piece back cap right here, no seams, anything like that. You have your smoke tail lights right there, your lower tail lights are regular red with your backup camera up top. No access ladder to be able to get on top, but a convenient thing about your roof is it's a one-piece fiberglass roof and also no sealant. You'll notice up there it is all taped. We have that durable fiberglass roof, so we don't have to worry too much about low-lying limbs messing up any of our rubber or anything like that. And as far as Grand Design is concerned, we don't have to worry about our sealant every 60 to 90 days like we would on our normal vehicle. We still need to get up there and check it, but this reduces a lot of headache, a lot of maintenance with that seamless one-piece roof and the gasket material they put around all of their vents. We'll also notice our receiver hitch in 7-way down at the bottom with a 3,500-pound weight limit to be able to tow behind you. So that's an added extra weight to be able to tow your vehicle with you wherever you're heading. So we mentioned no actual ladder access on the back, but here on the side, we have our lippered ladder system right here. If you purchase the telescopic ladder, you can actually gain access pretty easily from there. And that ladder collapses down to a very convenient size to be able to store it. Down below that, we have our Truma on-demand water heater system, which is a fantastic system, gives you hot water on demand, and it continuously runs until you don't need it anymore. Down below that, we have our water-based system for all of our dump stations. Everything is conveniently located in here as far as our water fixtures, our cable, water pump, everything's right there and it's nice and neat. Now, another thing about Grand Design and their Lineage is they're actually using shark bite fittings on their water system. So we're talking about not that little 50-cent plumbing piece that other competitors are putting on their unit, but actual like $25 fittings on their stuff with a massive warranty on these. So they're really guaranteeing their plumbing on here. They've gone the extra mile when it comes to this Lineage. 30-amp power cord on here with a nice slick plug-in right here. Gives you the ground, your line, and your neutral with signal lights on there letting you know if your power source is good. If everything's good, it's all gonna go green. We're also gonna have more storage right here. This will actually lead to storage underneath our bed. Whenever we extend our slide out, we can gain access from the interior as well. Once again, those thick, durable doors with our slam latches. Also, I'll mention we do have gravity-fed water fill right here below our power cord to be able to fill up our fresh tank for those dry camping events. Up front, we also have another storage compartment right here. This one will fall right beneath our pantry on the interior for some more storage. And down below our slide out, we have a pretty nice size bay right there as well. We'll also notice in there our control for our slim rack system on our slide out. That's right, slim rack, not your average Swintech device. We have a slim rack system on here. So a lot of people are gonna be really happy about that. And the controls are conveniently located right there. Just in case something does happen, they can help get you back on the road quickly. On our first compartment here on the driver's side, that will reveal our 3600 Onan LP generator. Yep, Class C, you're gonna have an LP generator on here, so it's more efficient and it doesn't pull off of your fuel tank of your 25 gallons of that Mercedes chassis. That wraps up everything on the exterior. Let's go check out the inside. Here on the interior, of course, we have our Mercedes chassis stuff we'll take a look at when we take the test drive, but our driver and captain seats right here both flip around to be able to enjoy them in our interior. And why not enjoy it? Because we have our Ultra Fabrics package on here with this nice plush leather on here. I'm telling you, this stuff is super smooth. Really cool secret in here. We have our safes. Oh, it's going to be on this side on each one. Safes on our headrest right here for guns. We can put money, our jewelry, whatever. We're going to have it on both headrests on here. So that's a really cool, convenient use of our space on our seat. Not something we've generally seen in an RV for use of our headrest. So that's really cool. So our seats are comfortable and nice, but we also have more bunk room up above it with our cabin area right here. Now we can pull this piece right here down, pull that down, and then of course we have our telescopic ladder, latch in right there. And now we have access to our bunk. With our shade up top, we can go ahead and cut off any sunlight coming in. Of course, that is a reflective window out top, so that cuts down on some of the UV light, but if we want to cut out on more, we can drop that shade down, and it's not one of those really slow shades either. I like the speed of that, so we're not waiting forever holding that down. Another awesome thing about our front bunk area is what they call the Cobra, the cab over bunk Ram Air. So when we kick on our AC system, air is forced into this cab area from our AC, just like our ducts in the ceiling. So that means that that person that's sleeping up in that cab will have forced air through their heat and cool, because we do have a heat pump up on our AC, which is great because if we do put our curtain up on here, generally the duct isn't going to blow air through that curtain, right? So these vents are conveniently located on the inside, so we can get some good air circulation in there, and really nice feature for the person that's sleeping up front. I also mentioned a 350-pound capacity up here in that bunk, and a really soft, nice mattress up there to boot. We'll also have storage location on either side for your iPad, your phones, whatever. We have our light switches right there. And then we also have USB ports on each side to be able to plug in those electronics. Moving on to the side, that Ultra Fabrics package moves over to our seats right here. And Grand Design is going to claim that they are the fastest recliners in the business, and I can't disagree. These things kick out so quick, the game won't be over by the time it comes out. It'll just be starting. We can go ahead and adjust our headrest right here to be able to kick up a little bit more and enjoy the view. When we're ready to kick down, no waiting there. So heading to the fridge to refill your drink is going to go a little quicker. You're also going to notice that these are expanded a little bit more. And that is because they've gotten rid of that center console right here where you would put your remotes and stuff like that, and giving you a little bit more space. We also have seat belts right here in each one of these seats. So that's the extra 2 people. This sleeps 4. That's the extra 2 people right there to have a safe spot while you're traveling down the road. We're also going to have our overhead storage right here. A couple of light switches up there. And a real cool, convenient thing on our light switches here is these lights are dimmable, and they're controlled off of that thumb switch right there. And if we just hold it down, it cycles up and down. We can also adjust the dimness from our touchscreen over by the entry door as well. Our touchscreen system gives us our ability to check our monitors, our voltages, our electronics on here. We also have an app from that system to be able to control our lights, our generators, all of those convenient things from our phone, okay? So those are pretty awesome. We have our slide outs, air conditioner, all that stuff on here. As we mentioned, our controls for our AC system, we have the cool heat option and our dehumidifier all on the AC. We are built in with that heat pump system on there, and it is a 15,000 BTU AC. And we're also going to have our gas furnace to go ahead and keep us warm on those colder days. To the left of it, of course, we're going to have that secondary Rockford Fosgate radio system to be able to play for our interior. And the interior is really nice because we have that sonar Rockford Fosgate system in here. So wherever you are, man, the music is just right in your ears. It's a really awesome system. Down below, of course, we're going to have our battery disconnect, and we're also going to have levelers on our unit as well. Very convenient on that Class C. Not too many of them come with that option. We have our inverter off and on, our awning controls, as well as some of our lights here as well. Now we get a better look of the luxurious interior of our Lineage. Now we're pretty familiar with this floor plan, our slide out over here on the side with our bed in the rear, and there's just a much more modern feel of this interior with our colored ceilings in here. Our diverters for our AC system are actually going to give us better control of where that air direction goes from our AC. And of course, this is our return too with our nice Grand Design emblem that they're so proud of all over this unit. One thing that you're going to find about that AC is it's super quiet as well. One of the quietest in the industry, especially on a Class C. Your air conditioner will also have that low, high, and turbo fan speed for that AC. You're also pre-wired and ready for our Winegard Gateway system, which is your opportunity to bring internet on the road with you wherever you go. Now, they are also pre-wired for the Starlink system. If you pre-order, you can have that Starlink system installed at the factory or get it aftermarket if you wish. Those wires already ran on the roof line. A big thing to talk about with our upgraded chassis system, our body is actually tied into the frame very uniquely, not like any other Mercedes chassis. That gives Grand Design the ability for a 40-inch slide out. This thing is super deep in here. Your average fifth wheel has maybe 40-inch slide outs. Your average Class C has much less than that. So they're giving you some real expansive room in here to be able to enjoy and not feel claustrophobic while you're camping. Over here in our kitchen, of course, we're going to have our TV up above across from our entertainment area right there. And we actually have some storage behind it as well with our antenna boost located there. This is a 12-volt TV, so we can run it off our battery system. We don't have to run our generator or anything to be entertained if we're out dry camping, and nice, convenient storage right behind it. This kitchen is beautiful. We have our solid surface countertops right here with our extended countertop right there on the side. We have our cutting board. We have our glass cleaner right here off to the side with our drain pan. Real beautiful stainless steel sink and our 2-burner Furion stove. Now, right behind it, and of course on all of our windows, we have these really cool double pane windows. Now, to open them up, we open up those 3 latches, and we can actually extend them out and pull off of it. We can see that we have our first stage of our 3-stage windows. Click it one more time, and we have our next stage, and then of course our last stage is all the way extended, and we can go ahead and push it up the rest of the way, and we can shut our window. But that's not really the coolest feature. Coolest feature is our day shade already built into here to where we can cut out a little bit of sunlight. We can go ahead and pull up for our night shade and give us complete privacy throughout our entire unit. Now, moving on, we have in all of our cabinets these real tactical style latches right here. When we're in travel, they latch in there so we know that door is closed. No fighting to keep those doors closed. Keep your items in there. We can turn those latches any which way that they are convenient for us to be able to open that door. And we also have our soft close feature on this and all of our drawers as well. Have our convection, air fryer, regular microwave Furion down here at the bottom. And then we're also going to have our 10 cubic foot Furion refrigerator right here and our freezer down here at the bottom, all 12-volt controlled with a nice sparkly finish on the exterior of it to give it a little bit of pop. More storage right here across from our kitchen. We can notice we have our pull-out drawers right here. Once again, all soft close up and down with a nice interior light to be able to see in there and see what we're trying to grab at. There's lock latches on every one of them there. And then our bed is huge, okay? 70 by 80. This is a huge bed, not commonly found, especially in a Mercedes chassis. And the construction of this mattress is very nice. We have memory foam in here. Now, a lot of people complain about these seamed mattresses like this because, of course, we have to flip it up to be able to run our slide in. But the interior construction of this mattress right here makes it to where you don't even feel that seam. Grand Design went the extra mile not to put one of those $20 mattresses in their really nice RV. They went out, found their own, made their own, and made it worth your money. As we enjoy this nice memory foam mattress, we'll also notice a couple of unique features on our light up here if we want a soft glow or if we want that direct lighting. And we also have room right here for our cell phones, CPAP machines, whatever we want to store here on the side, with a 110 outlet, USB and USB-C option as well. But don't worry, our partner over here is not left out. Our partner has our false drawer right here. If we pull it out, we have room to be able to put a CPAP or anything right here with our 110 and USB options down here below our mattress on the side. And of course, we have storage beneath it. Speaking of storage, we have plenty of closet space up here on the top end. We pull our latches open. We have all that room. We can put our hanging clothes, whatever we want in there as well for that nice long trip, along with another couple drawers there at the bottom. While we're on the subject of storage, we mentioned that compartment on the exterior that we can also gain access to from the interior. That'd be right here. So that slide out's out, a little inconvenient trying to get to it. We can get to it from right here as well. Moving on into our bathroom. Really nice bathroom. Little tight in here, but still spacious, especially in our shower. With our extended roof line right here for that skylight, our shower head is actually positioned up at the top. So if you're taller, it's not spraying you just on the chest line or anything like that. I don't have that problem. I'm pretty short, but still nice and spacious. We have our little caddy right here for our soap, whatever we need. And then of course our squeegee liner right here on the side. That's also flexible. So as you're moving around in here, you have a little bit more space than what you think. You're not confined by a glass door or anything. We have our vent hangers for our towels, which is nice. Our regular toilet, of course, stainless steel sink, and that nice convenient cabinet right here located in the corner. So it's actually giving you a little bit more space in that cabinet for storage for your bathroom. We'll notice our floors are made by Shaw with our resilient floors, scuff resistant, easy to clean, very durable floors compared to normal linoleum. Who's ready for that test drive? I know I am. I'm ready to get this Mercedes chassis on the road. In order to do that, flip up our mattress, make sure everything's clear, and like everybody always asks, let's see what it looks like when it's closed up. All right, so we're fully closed, about to hit the road. We still have a pretty good amount of space until we get over to our bathroom area. We can push that mattress back a little bit, but we still have access to our bathroom while we're traveling. Of course, if we're a little bigger, may not be as convenient, but nonetheless, we still have a little bit of access. Let's hit the road. So we're in the driver's seat. Of course, we talked about Mercedes. We have our powered seats, memory seats right here, heated seats, mirror controls, all of the things that are luxury that come with the Mercedes are right here. We also have controls for all our radio system. Everything is nice and convenient here in the front as a navigator traveling down the road. Also have our backup camera position right there up where the mirror would be. Now, let's hit the road. All right, so as we approach the interstate, the get up and go on this 4-cylinder turbo engine right here is really nice. No issues getting up to speed. Of course, we have our side cameras that pop up in our mirror to be able to merge into our lane. And as far as the drive goes, it is everything you would expect out of a Mercedes chassis. Nice, smooth, plenty of torque, very convenient controls up here on the steering wheel like I was talking about. Safety wise, we have our cameras that give you all the view around you whenever you're changing lanes. It's just all around very smooth luxury experience. We talked about our seats, this ultra fabrics plush material. I feel like I'm riding in a Land Rover right now, and it's just my RV. Traveling can be enjoyable while you're hitting the road on the interstate. Just be careful you don't fall asleep and get too comfortable. So we talked about the convenience of the front cab and everything, and how our bunkhouse doesn't extend. Like, I have to really lean forward to see the front cap on here. So if we were in town looking at our traffic lights or anything like that, they're easily viewable from the driver's seat without having to duck through or stop way back You can see everything you need to see with zero restrictions while you're traveling through the city. So you don't have to be an advanced camper to be able to have a motorized unit. Many people may be a little bit fearful of the size of these things. This one, look, 18-wheeler just passed me by. I'm still one hand on the wheel. The controlling of this is great. 25 foot 8 inches from front to back, 11 foot 5 inches for your height, which means convenience in stopping for fuel is very easy. You don't have to pick specific gas stations to get to. Just like a larger SUV, you can pull in, get your fuel, and get back out on the road. All right, we've done the test drive. We've done the walkthrough. We're ready to camp, all right? You're ready to camp too. You want to camp with the Grand Design Lineage, long-awaited, award-winning model for the 2025 year. Grand Design has put a lot of work, a lot of effort into this Class C RV, which is the first for them, all right? They've done a heck of a job. Now, even better, Great American RV does a great job with finding competitive pricing and always in servicing your unit. So you want to come check it out at greatamericanrv.com or come into our stores and check out that Grand Design Lineage. There's plenty more to offer than just the RV. We have great customer service, family-owned business, been around since 1984. So come check us out at Great American RV. Click that like, subscribe, follow, share it with your friends. We have plenty of content. So thanks for watching here at Great American RV, where we're making memories one weekend at a time.